Hello, Dr. Kathleen Rosenblatt here, and I continue my interviews with Kathleen Gildred, who is like a woman of many, she's a Renaissance woman. I think we're both Renaissance women, and she's got so many different areas of her life to explore. And so we were both in this thing together called the Resolutionaries, and it was people that wanted to somehow bridge all these chaos, these chasms between people that are separating people, whether it's talking about gun control or abortion or all these very delicate subjects. And we were trying to, bridge these things and get people to talk, to open up and have dialogues instead of just, walling them off and not ever discussing anything. So Kathleen, share a little bit of what your experience was with our group, the Resolutionaries.
Yes, I sent an email out to a lot of different people saying, how can we create a world that works for everyone? My thinking is something like what we talked about with Barbara Marx Hubbard way back in the day, of an office of the future, an office of Department of Peace. Yeah. And I changed it recently to like a Department of Sustainability. And I was putting out, like, how could we create something like this? And Dennis Cohen got back to me and said, I have an idea. I know how to do that.
And Dennis Cohen is an attorney who does a lot of mediation. He lives here in Los Angeles.
And so we had a bite to eat together. And he shared that his idea was to bring together people who have different opinions and have a calm conversation. Calm being connect, C, ask questions, A, listen, L, and mirror back what you heard. A calm conversation. And he actually had events online. This was on Zoom because it was during the pandemic, and where we talked about different issues like gun control and abortion, and the big one, of course, was vaccines. And it was very interesting because I was put together in a room with someone who had the opposite opinion I had on vaccines. And she had accused me of being selfish and blah, blah, blah. And during our calm conversation, she was able to listen to what I had to say. And by the end, she was asking me for more information. And because I always held a space of love, now whenever I see her, she hugs me and there's so much love. And I realize that even through our differences, if you hold a place of love and appreciation for the other person, even though you have differences, you can still get to a place
that is
where
the key.
There is agreement and understanding.
That's wonderful.
Not necessarily agreement, but understanding.
Yes.
That's the main thing. And so with Resolutionaries, our intention was to create a platform where this kind of dialogue and communication could happen all the time. And so we were envisioning a California Office of Public Engagement. And we made some progress on that. We involved different groups. That didn't move forward, but it became the basis of the next thing, which is a state bill, a government, U.S. government bill called the Bridging Civic Bridges Act, which will put money into it'll help different organizations create this kind of dialogue so that people can apply to have their issues communicated through these different organizations. And this is likely to pass next week.
That's wonderful. Well, let's continue this conversation. We'll stop here for now. So thank you so much, Kathleen Gildred, and let's see what comes of this Building Bridges Act. This will be fantastic. Thank you.